I would say this is for anybody that is wanting to be an entrepreneur, somebody who wants to take control of their own life, take control of their own destiny, maybe somebody that they know they have more in them and they're in a situation right now where they're building somebody else's dream. Imagine if your life was a video and people are watching this happen right now. What would they be screaming out to the screen to tell you to do? Are they telling you to quit your job and do something different, take control of your destiny? So it's those people that they know they have more in them and they want the freedom and the flexibility to build their own empire. There are more millionaires that are made in insurance and specifically in sales than almost any other industry that there is. And it is helping seniors with health insurance, Medicare. And there are over 10,000 seniors turning 65 every day until 2035. You have the baby boomers
Wow.
that are coming through. And so, from an opportunity standpoint, the road is just paved with gold for those that want to jump in and take that opportunity. Our system allows for an individual to log into their computer, work from home, literally work from anywhere, right? They log into their computer, and when they're ready, the calls start coming in. So these are individuals who have seen an ad and they're like, oh, yes, I need some help with my health insurance. And so then they're calling into you. So it's somebody who is interested. We do all the training, we give you the tools, the mentorship, everything from cradle to grave on how to be successful. You've got to
Sure.
study for the exam. You've got to pass your licensing exam. And again, you only have to have 70%, but you have to get that knowledge base. And then beyond that, there is an immense amount of education. And again, the beautiful thing is we have taught hundreds and thousands of individuals on exactly how to do that. So we have the training and the tools to give them the skill set, to provide that skill set. So now when the leads come in, you can truly help people and you can monetize that data and you can generate revenue. For full-time, if they don't make over 100,000 the first year, within the first 12 months, they're not following anything that we're doing. They're definitely not working full-time. It's very predictable. We have it down to even sales per hour. So really, it does equate to the amount of time, effort, and energy that somebody puts into it. And if you don't put the time into it, you're not going to get the results. But to be able to make $100,000 their first year, absolutely. And then a lot of that depends on the skill set, right? If you have somebody that's converting 3 out of 10 or 4 out of 10, as opposed to 2 out of 10 or 15%, 15 out of 100, that's where the difference is going to come between somebody that makes 100 and 300,000 within that first year. And I would say, is it realistic for somebody to make 300,000 their first year? At that point, you're talking in the top 5%, right? But for somebody to be able to make 100,000 their first year, absolutely. And then again, remember that it stacks, right? For all of those people to stay active. And so then you look at that and you say, okay, if they're going to do this part-time, what is that? It really is up to them. We have some people during Medicare, you have the annual enrollment period, which goes from October 15th to December 7th. During that time period, agents are literally putting in 12, 13, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they're making almost 50% of their income during that time. They can work from anywhere. If they're traveling and they're with the family, it's, yeah, you ask the question, they need internet access. If somebody's at their home, many independent agency owners will have 2 or 3 screens to be able to work off of, but we have other agency owners that just have a laptop. So if you're traveling and you just want to work off a laptop and you want to take calls for a couple, 2, 3 hours a day, spend the rest of the time, you can do that. You have the freedom and the flexibility to work when you want within those hours that the calls are coming in. I would say that this is an opportunity for you to learn more on if this is a fit for you or not, right? And the only way to know that is to go through on a one-on-one, to be able to ask all of your questions, to be able to understand, what is it going to take for me to get there? How long and what's involved? And to really understand that, I think going through the one-on-one consultation is really what's going to be able to help identify if this is a fit for them or not.